And we are back. Nimrandir coming back to play some more Biomutant. This was kind of the most viewed part of my 12 Games of Christmas series, so I figured I'd take a moment coming back to it. When last we left our nameless, seemingly voiceless hero and his little automaton cricket companion, we found ourselves in a room where we were tasked with starting a ray lighter. What ray lighter looks like some kind of video camera, but yep. So let's see what this ends up doing for us. I found a puzzle. Okay, so it's a puzzle of some sort. So they're scattered around, the world. Okay, so let's see here. Great. To switch which node is selected. Okay, so I move around from one node to another. Okay. To rotate the node, I press L1 or R1. Okay. So, yeah. So I've got a certain number of rotations left. The higher my intellect, the more moves I have. Okay, I've got 10 rotations, it looks like. I'm hoping that's enough that you can actually, finish whatever the puzzle is. Each node has a certain position it must be rotated into to complete the puzzle. Running out of moves before that may have consequences, like the thing's probably going to explode. I'm curious here. I think I see what I'm supposed to be doing. So yeah, I've got these 3 guys. Okay, those don't count as moves, fortunately. I didn't think so. Alright, so if I... There we go. Okay, so yeah, my guess is I need the white thing to aim at the white thing. So, then I need the yellow thing to aim at the yellow thing. And yeah, so, okay, that's a straightforward enough puzzle. Alright.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago.
Of course
but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once
Captain
in the
Planet.
surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Well, alright. So, yep, we've got a more vengeful version of the Lorax? Is that what was happening there? We had a corporation that was, I love I kind of hi-yah, air wave at the, I wave at the door and it opens. It just knows, it senses that I am, in fact, the protagonist, and...
The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door.
I have to admit.
A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt.
Okay. I love the narrator using language like spark, I was gonna say spark metal and pew pew and brain melt to describe what's going on here. So...
It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
Oh, okay. So, another little puzzle thing here. So, alright, now I'm trying to figure out, I've got 10 moves, right? So, I want this guy. Oh, okay. Wow, that counts as 2, okay. Do I have enough? I mean, I know where this needs to go, because I need to
just
junction it up with that thing.
Make them count. There you go.
Alright, well, I'm a little worried when the narrator's telling me that I think I did that in as few moves as I possibly could have, and he's saying you're almost out of moves. So that's... do I need to go back to rebuild my character and have a higher intellect score? So, now we've got probably a boss fight coming up. What? Well, no, this is an interesting thing to learn. Okay, so perfectly countering an enemy attack will stun them. They have stars circling over their head, and I can hit them again and then do a launch with L1. That's... Although I'm feeling bad. Is this... Am I... please don't tell me I'm getting ready to fight someone in a wheelchair. That... Okay. I mean, if they're a villain, they're a villain, but... That feels kind of awkward, like, in terms of optics, right?
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him.
Oh, no, good. I'm helping him. Okay.
Smash you, Dash. Goodbye.
I like the comic book effects. Mercury dropping.
Handy.
Oh, yeah, fine. Where'd you come from?
That's
outta
the
here.
last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Well, before we talk to them, we're going to loot some stuff. We got some tickling toffee, okay? Sure. Yes, we'll take that. Give us that. Where did he go? Now, is the game going to make... I can't. I'm just stomping dust clouds on that guy. Alright. I go collect scrap from their stuff. He is apparently the old one. Interesting. And another energy pack. We picked some of those up last time to boost our, like, special attack juice. Okay. Oh, so I'm getting, like, different kinds of stuff. Oh, that dude. Did you see that? He was trying to hide from me. I don't know what a dainty is. That a kind of candy? Yeah, okay, it's like a candy. Still a candy. The candy is still more effective than, like, a med patch. But... So I got a new main quest, a new friend, an old friend. That's good. So now I'm not just trying to get to the bunker. I must confess, it does feel a little strange that it gave me that, like, stun prompt, but those guys, like, all died so easily that I never saw the stars for the launch. Did anybody else see that? Maybe I'll see it when I replay this. I don't know. I'll see it when I'm editing. Okay, I'm glad to have helped you out, friend.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why.
I was really leaning in to listen to what he was saying, but I think that's the gibberish I was hearing at first. I was like, are those actual words? It had a bit of that, like, Animal Crossing vibe, you know, with the, you know, it sounds like speech, but isn't really.
He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up.
Well, you go. Also, you've got a very jaunty shirt. It's pretty impressive looking.
He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed.
Oh, dude, are we going to Nibelheim? It sounds like we may be going to Nibelheim.
There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true.
Oh, I'm a Ronin. I'm a masterless samurai? It feels weird. It's like a flashback to playing Trek to Yomi. Okay.
The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad.
I mean, yeah, a one-eyed child growing up as an outcast, yeah, I mean, yeah, that checks out.
The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past.
And a hat that came from a toilet.
There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end.
So, Lupa Lupin. Okay. I'll be honest. I've watched some anime, so when I saw that, I thought it was like a Lupin the Third reference. But anyway, so Muma and Popsy. All right.
He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have.
Well, so am I guess.
It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
Oh, I'm the special, in the sense that I'm the child of apparently like the king and queen of the planet. Is that what I mean? The area, you know what? But anyway.
Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Yeah, who's going to forget Yggdrasil? Yggdrasil's the best. I played Breath of Life 3. Breath of Fire 3, rather. Sorry. Good lord. Too long ago. Oop, flashback time. Way back in the long ago. I love the language. I love the nomenclature. Okay. Let's say I just love the terminology they're using. So, I'm supposed to talk to best before. I don't know if that... Do I need to do it quickly because he's like gonna expire or something? I don't know. Is there stuff hiding in here? I look? Yeah, I still look like I did. What? Oh, I was checking to see if there was text on the hat, but... anyway. So... Yeah, I'm guessing there's probably not much here, but yeah, but we've got this new quest, so... wait a second. Hang on. Best before is Elvis?
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here.
I don't think she cares. Yeah, we'll go with I hope I told her. So do I hit X to confirm, I guess? Yeah.
You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget.
Well, okay.
He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people.
The potato people? Okay. This is getting interesting. Is there a French fry clan? Do I have to face the mighty Lord Augratan in battle? I don't know. We'll see.
The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life.
Wait, is that baby Yggdrasil? I don't believe in magic or no, or I don't. Sure, we're not going to say we don't believe in magic. What the crap is going on in this world? It may be just. I mean, it may just be sufficiently advanced technology. Who knows? But
you might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki.
I'm not going to eat them, am I? I don't want to eat people. That's very... I don't want to Soylent Green this.
The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Okay. I have to admit, I really do hope that the quest structure at some point gets a little bit less handholdy. That, you know, we're getting main quests issued that consist of... Is there a stealth? Can I activate stealth? I don't think I can activate... I can only Naruto run or walk. Ruffle the glitter grass. Okay. Guess I don't need to do this stealthily. So I just... How do I ruffle the glitter grass? It's not giving me an interact thing. Oh, I need to push it.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone.
Is that okay? You're not quite on camera there. Best before. Tell the cameraman to look down at the no-no.
The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life.
What Pensai?
The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land.
I mean, yeah, so we're going to help Yggdrasil out, right? That's...
You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree.
Okay.
You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
I love how musical Best Before sounds. It's like they knew they made him Elvis. But if you listen to the gibberish, it's, you know, have it turned down maybe a bit much. I don't know, but... I have a hoop net. Okay. So, do I just swing the hoop net? I have to catch the Nono? Okay, I interact with the Nono. Oh, okay. How do... Huh? I don't understand.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed.
I did? I felt like I just kept missing the thing. But okay.
One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world.
I mean, that's a good thing to aim for, right?
But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Well, okay. So now merge the Nono with... I hope the Nono's okay with this. I mean, this feels... I'm hoping the Nono's okay. Like, I don't want to, like... I like how the tree... The tree looks like a double helix. Okay, yeah. Little on the nose, but yeah, we'll go with it. Wait.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt.
I mean, yeah, that one Nono basically made the thing grow like three roots that are as big as the tree, like the sapling itself currently is. Good night. Yeah. We only need like 4 or 5 of these guys, and we've fixed the world.
From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone.
Okay. Well, sure. That seems understandable.
One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us.
Listen, have you met my Muma? I mean, I haven't met my Muma yet, but, you know.
He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today.
Yeah, I'm a goody-goody. I don't want to make Muma worry. So.
No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not.
Oh no. Well, I guess we know what happened to... Okay, so there's the last of the Lupins is, Okay.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow.
Okay, well, follow the trail we shall, I suppose.
He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain.
I mean, yeah, if this is... I'm assuming this is supposed to be the same guy, so, I mean, if so, it's a real shame he lost his pompadour. That was impressive.
Yeah, move forward.
The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
Wait, I want to know what both of these things mean. Game, seriously? I have to decide whether I want to know about the End of Days or the World Eaters? But both of these sound like things I need to know. Let's go with the World Eaters. They sound like an enemy.
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse the Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive.
Okay. Oh, we're on the map. Oh, heavens.
His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Murkpuff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route.
I don't think there was an Octonaut named Wiz.
Nocco has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoofpuff at the end of the East Route.
I love that they're double using route here. That's great.
Finally, Goop is almost done with the Googlide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast.
So these are the World Eaters?
Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. Yeah. There's one at the end of each route.
Now, do I get to ask about the End of Days? I'm guessing no, but...
The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own.
Okay. Out of Date / best before / guy with awesome pompadour. I really didn't mean for that to rhyme, sorry.
He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
Well, okay, that's clearly bad, right?
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Tribe war? Okay, do I get a prompt here? Tribe war? Oh, I get a net. Okay. Rarity D. It's abnormal. Okay. So I've completed a main quest without really doing much of anything. Okay. So now the fate of the world is in my hands. This guy has some, like, trippy-looking, like, gourds of some kind here. Yeah, those look like gourds. Alright. Well... I like how the door... Yeah, we closed the door behind us.
You're getting the hang of
it. Having to open the door that I just closed so he wouldn't, so we wouldn't be disturbed while we were hit with exposition. Okay.
Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Aha. Well, okay. So yeah, so the clown bad guys. I'm guessing that's maybe where they kept coming from. Were they coming down from there? Okay. I gained 100 XP for grabbing hold of a rope. Okay. So now we're dealing with this again. Is there... I see these... But we've established I can't really... like I said, during the previous video, we established I can't... What if I fall? I just kind of go straight down? Yep. Okay. Again, fortunately, no fall damage. Narrator's probably going to complain in a minute, telling me to, arm over arm, leg over leg, something like that. Because they said, I don't like these ledges around here. That's the kind of thing that I, expect game designers to leave loot on, that, the uninquisitive just end up missing, and it turns out I hate missing. I really hate missing things. Like the camera. I stopped it from default pulling me to look toward that electric tower and the obvious path, but that's just not how I roll. So is that the net that I picked up? Does it count as a weapon? No. All right. So we kind of have our mandate now. We've got,
Know that the Tree of Life is dying.
and a title screen.
Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Listen, if Yggdrasil needs help, Yggdrasil is getting help from whoever this guy. Thank you, Experiment 101. If I get to fight for the glory of Yggdrasil and earn a trophy and have some credits roll, okay, I can sprint with L3. Even faster? You already,
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Cartographically challenged. Nice touch. Use the signpost. Is it... Am I going to Assassin's Creed this? Does using the signpost, like...
Let's see.
Did I really just do what I think I just did? I think I did what I think I just did. Oh dear. Like a signpost when interacting with it. Fast travel to signpost. Okay, so... Alright, so they're fast travel points, basically. Alright, it doesn't quite do what I have to admit, it's been a while since I've played like a seriously open world game. I was wondering if this was like the Assassin's Creed Tower thing. So yeah, I really did. Yep, I really did. I know I'm like an animal and everything, but seriously? Alright, whatever. Yeah, actually, weirdly enough, the sprint feels slower. I mean, which is kind of okay. I like how I'm actually like getting to interact while the credits roll. That's nice. It's not, I'm not the Skyrim stuck in a cart listening to people like, oh dear. I'm not fighting that thing, am I? Is that one of the puffs?
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
Haha, I see what you did there. It's got 3 heads, so yeah, hat trick. The joke works on multiple levels. Okay. I like that we got the narrator, whom I'm guessing, like, I'm presuming we never have a voice, which I'm okay with that. There's a part of me that wants to say that voicing protagonists is, not necessarily like the right play all the time. God, this feels very I'm getting some Fallout vibes here, just looking at the big, like, highway over top of everything. So there's a village that we're being prompted to go look at, but it's pretty obvious this waterfall has something behind it. So we're going in here. That's just how Nimrandir does stuff. All right. Oh, I've got to... Okay, I was trying to figure out whether I was supposed to mash or hold or what. So I found a crank part. So, yeah. Is this, Can I... I was going to say, so it's a weapon? I mean, maybe it would work like brass knuckles or something, but... Okay. Sure, we'll pick it up for now, but... I mean, I'm a guy who's supposed to, like, beat on things with, like, a two-handed crushing weapon. That's, like, what I unlocked the skill for, right? So... The water effect is kind of cute. Alright. Also glad my automaton is okay. Alright. So, yeah, we may have to play around and figure out what's up with that, but... I really am an explorer at heart, so the fact they put a quest marker on this village, like, I want to do everything but explore the village. Like, now I want to, like, walk around the edges and, like, check out what's up on the highway, see if life is there, and if anybody's gonna, ride it with me. Alright. Doesn't look like there's much of note down here, yeah. I just continue to, like, truck around. Yeah, I don't really think the sprint... I am not feeling that the sprint is faster. That's... Like... maybe if I were in a fight or something, or, like, we're moving next to another person, I'd have something to compare it to. Okay.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Oh, dear. Oh, you look so sad. You look like a almost like a piezo goblin. Heavens, okay.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
I know, right? So my inner balance is two halves, a complete wholeness that flows through all things. At times, I'll be able to manifest my inner balance through deeds and dialogue choices. Few are those who always act in the same manner. Have you never played a video game? Our wholeness is the sum of the choices we make and the actions we take. Alright, so here's the thing. I'm wondering if this is actually the sort of game where that system, like, actually, like, flows. Like, if it's like Mass Effect, you know, you kind of, like, want to make... It's really not a whole bunch of choices. It's really one choice, because you need the juice of making the same choice all the time.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack.
I'll be doggone if, you know, Yggdrasil is not surviving the attack.
He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Great. I'm glad to hear it. So, interacting with captives and Psi shrines will reward you with Psi points that you can use to unlock psionic powers. Powers can only be unlocked once you... Okay, so they're... feels very Knights of the Old Republic. Like, I have to be on one side of the Force. Okay.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
Okay, yeah, sure. How do I help?
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
Well, yeah. I'm not gonna... He sounds so sad. What do I do? How do I help?
Ah, that's a spark of light in you!
Oh, dear. Okay, yeah, sure.
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
I'm honest, I'm not a big fan of the sun or anything, but, you know, I recognize that it's kind of important to not die.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Oh. Jabs. Okay.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
Alright. And whack. And, yeah, he goes away again. So, alright. Whoa. Alright, I've unlocked Psi points. Use it to unlock powers in the mutations menu. Some powers are unlocked by aura score. Okay. Alright, so, there's a lot going on there. And I like the little spin around thing. It was almost like I had...
There's out of date again. He must have missed something important.
Uh-oh.
Wow. Out of date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are 2 nearby.
Okay, sure thing.
The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor.
Well, okay. Yeah, that...
Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war.
Yeah, well, war's bad. We don't want that, no. Okay.
The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Okay. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
Okay.
The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction, to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak.
Oh, so they're Knights of the Old Republic
Sith. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
That's very Jurassic Park.
Out of date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part.
Okay, so So I'm guessing I can't Yojimbo this and like somehow bring them both down. I mean, maybe. I mean, if it's flexible enough.
Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Wait, were we beneath Yggdrasil before? So now my main quest is Into the Tribe War. Good night. Okay. So, yep, alright. So we've got journal started quests. Sure. Alright. So we've got a mandate and sort of a step to moving it forward. This is probably a good place to press pause on the video. So as always, thank you for watching. Feel free to check out the rest of the videos on the channel, especially if you missed the first video in the Nimrandir Plays Biomutant series. We will catch you for some more next time.